You wouldn't get in an airplane with a 10% chance of crashing. You wouldn't cross a bridge with that chance. And so when people building the technology say, yeah, there's a 10% chance this goes really wrong in a catastrophic way, like no other technology has gone wrong, it's a huge challenge for us as a society to think of like, how do we implement the rules needed to address this? And unfortunately, I wish I had better news here, but no one has the prescriptive solution where they're like, here are the exact rules and controls we'll put in place to make sure that like we can avert these risks. You know, there are arguments that I hear that I find compelling that like we are just so far away from the understanding of the technology that like it's as if we're, you know, alchemists trying to like think about like how to convert lead into gold or something.
Yeah.
And so I think transparency is especially important in a world that we find ourselves in like this one, where when you don't actually know what the solution is, at the very least, you want to have the monitoring capability and the visibility to know when things are getting serious and when the models are getting really powerful and when the kind of when there are warning shots that maybe make us want to put our foot on the brakes or sit down in some sort of, you know, international body and talk through some sort of treaty to determine a safe future for this. And so, yeah, in absence of like really strong technical solutions to the problems AI faces or governance solutions where it's like, here are the exact controls and committees and evaluations you need in place and the mitigations and stuff. Transparency is just like, we should at least know what's happening. We should at least not be walking to the cliff blindfolded, but there should be an obligation for companies to be, you know, discussing how capable their internal models are and to have some red lines in place so that when those models hit critical thresholds, we as a society know. And I think, you know, transparency could generate more political will to invest more money and more time and more kind of good faith effort in finding solutions that will work.